Well, Tom, the only movie that I watched this week, aside from the movie we'll discuss later, is a Western. This is Roy Colt and Winchester Jack. I don't know if you can see this picture. No, not really. Of this poster. This poster looks fucking kick ass. But this movie, directed by our friend Mario Bava, this shit sucks. Um, this is about two guys. They're outlaw types, but they're always fighting and shit. Who's gonna be leader of their outlaw gang? And one day one of them says, "You know what, man? This life is too hard for me. I'm gonna split. I'm gonna leave the outlaw world and go become a sheriff." So they part
It's a
ways.
fucking 180.
Yep. So he gets a badge real quick. They hire him on as sheriff of a town. Turns out somebody there in that town has a map to some hidden gold, Tom, and like they want to.
Curly's gold.
So he is yes, Curly's gold, and let's see, they're gonna go get this gold. He's gonna escort them, but
What?
he's gonna escort them there. He's not an escort. There are plenty of old timey hookers in this, but I'll get to that. Meanwhile, the other guy that's leading his band of outlaws, they come upon, I guess, two bounty hunters that are leading an Indian girl that doesn't look Indian. She just looks like a regular Italian gal, and olive skinned, as they say, and well, she was getting arrested for killing her husband. This guy frees her, and then he's just trying to fuck her the whole time. And he does, because she's a whore. As long as he's got money to give her, she's going to fuck. And, anyway, they cross paths, the two ex-partners, and, it's a little bit of conflict. They're both after the girl because they both got money. And, yeah, they end up joining forces and getting the gold. And it's weird because this movie, it's supposed to be a comedy. It's supposed to be one of these slapstick comedies with the stupid music and shit and shitty bar fights. There's another guy after the gold, and he's like a Russian guy, but I don't know. He's got like hemorrhoids or something. That's supposed to be funny because he can't ride a horse for very long, or he's got to stop and take a shit. So you would have loved it because there's like fart noises here and there.
Did
Uh,
anybody fall face first into horse poo poo?
no, they didn't have that. Like I was waiting. Well, when's that gonna happen?
Somebody got trothed up though, right?
Well, they're in this whorehouse, and there's like a silhouette of a lady dancing, real provocatively, and finally, somebody breaks through that sheet that she's dancing behind, and of course, it's a man, just earning his money, and it's like, oh, it's a man, and he's like, oh, how can you, you know,
How dare they?
right,
Don't they know what fucking year it is?
right, exactly, but this is an Italian, and I think all the great westerns are the ones you already know and heard. Eddie westerns, it's like these things that some people might call a hidden gem. No, it's not. It's not a fucking hidden gem. This is not buried treasure. That people are searching for. This is just a fucking lousy movie. Anyway, at the end, the guys are fighting again, and that lady, that one horse, she rides off with the gold, and they look at her and they start laughing, and that's our closing shot. This piece of shit. This is fucking dumb, man. And even though they're not, it's all subtitled and poorly subtitled. Like half of a word will come out. Uh, yeah, this is just garbage. Uh, I don't want to say stick to horror, Bava, because his horror sucks too. But this is even worse than that. This guy sucks. Still, nobody's gonna convince me otherwise. You can try all you want. You can, throw like a message down there telling me why he's great, but I'm not gonna believe you because I seen the movies. Haven't just seen the big ones, and I didn't like those either.
You like that one?
I did like that one. Yeah.
That 1 out of 80?
Yeah, I already forgot the name of it though. You know, yeah, don't fondle a mongoose or something.
No, I think that's the other WAP. He likes naming shit after animals, and it has nothing to do with shit.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, you like this word? Plumage. Fuck you.
Exactly.